I just want to know, Nhlanhla,
Sure.
like, obviously, when you talk about the illegal foreigners who are in the country, the biggest issue is the borders, right? That's where the issue starts also. So what things are you bringing in the parliament, in those discussions? What are we doing in order to also make sure that our borders are protected?
So,
and do you think Africa needs borders?
Okay, I'll answer two in one. So, we worked the borders at some point. We had a project of going to the borders to go assist and make sure that we can't be a borderless country and just up and down. You see, people can do as they please, come in, contraband, people bringing products that are illegal, cigarettes that are flying around come through the borders.
It's very easy, yeah.
And it's worth mentioning that some of our politicians profit.
Oh, yeah. Remember lockdown?
Damn.
Remember lockdown? We were smoking. What were we smoking?
RG.
Some of our politicians, they profit from our state of poverty.
Yeah.
That's why they'll keep us poor. They profit from the state of chaos. That's why they allow the borders and encourage the borders to be in the state that the borders are in. And because they think for themselves, not for the country. I say, simple example, I like practical solutions because I deal with MacG or different type of people. So you can't speak, you can't intellectualize everything. You need to speak so that everyone can understand you. The borders are like your house. If you feel the borders must go down, take your stop nonsense down. That wall around your house and the electric fence, take it off. Same principle. Why are all politicians living with their properties high fenced and whatever else? What are you scared of? But you're saying the country mustn't have the wall, but you must have the wall. Do you see?
But it's security.
So the country doesn't need security.
Exactly.
Thank you. So we need the security necessary. Now let's talk about whether I think Africa needs borders or not. We can't address the border issue just discussing the border and not the background of the borders. Even before pre-colonization, we had borders, not physical borders. When Basotho knew we are walking into a territory of Zulus, there's ways of doing things. And we go ask the vendor king, Boba Msanda, can we please cross over? So there's ways of doing things in every environment because it belongs to a certain group of people. You can't just do and tell what you must.
So that was the African way.
It was the African way. So when the borders came, unfortunately they were introduced by the colonizers. But the borders are here now. We can speak about history and continue to speak about Mandela, which will not help us with the future. Or we can face reality for what it is. Reality is that we do have borders. Do we continue with the borders under our democratic systems? Does democracy complement the borders? If the answer is yes, let's continue. But if we're saying we don't want an Africa with borders, that means you also don't want democracy. Because democracy comes with laws. So those laws get undermined once you move the borders. That's why we find ourselves fighting amongst each other as Africans, because you are here, you just walked in. There's a law that says you must go through
this direction
so that you can get a stamp on your passport because it's a way of accountability. So the laws will be undermined if we don't have the borders.
Today we're chilling with our leader, our fighter.
Revolutionary.
The king is here. Our future president.